Welcome, all of you, dear aspirants. First of all, I should extend my gratitude. Thank you very much for participating in this wonderful session of generative AI digital marketing. I can assure you that this session, after 3 hours of session, this session is not to inform you what is generative AI or what is the theoretical aspect of it, but I can show you wonderful things which will take you the 360-degree approach to digital marketing using GenAI. Digital marketing normally without GenAI is one, with AI is one, with GenAI, which is the current trend, which you will be able to, after this session, I can assure you that you all will be in a position to empower yourself with all the tools, all the processes, all the methodologies that we are going to discuss. You all are wonderful aspirants. Your interest is really marked here, and we will ensure that we will give our best of experience and what we have learned in and what is the best methodologies which can improve your skill in the field of generative AI in digital marketing. Right? Are you ready, all of you? If yes, please use your Q&A panel. You can write down wow factor or you can write down yes, yes. I think yeah, you can use. I think you all are ready. Let's start. See, in the world of artificial intelligence, generative AI has got different position, all level. And using generative AI in digital marketing is another way of taking off the skill and implementing in any field, any operation, any corporate productive. It's productive session that we are going to. So before we start, I will take you through what we are going to practice here, what we are going to have the experience here. I'll start with what is Gen AI and non-Gen AI, what is digital marketing ecosystem, how quickly you can develop your website, and you can use your Google Search Console. You can use one AI tool Semrush to identify your website performance, whether website is good or not, and current trend, which is the SEO, search engine optimization, AO, answering engine optimization, GEO, generative engine optimization, VEO, voice engine optimization using GenAI, how the Google has launched its AI platform today, just recently, 1 week back in India. And this is the right time where if you can learn AU or JO, and you will be in the front end of GenAI in digital marketing. Google Ads and Facebook ad platform, how the difference is, I'll just take you through. AI tools for video, how to create video, how to create audio, how to create your avatar using AI. That also I'll demonstrate you. I will take you through Gen AI driven campaign, how you can do the advertisement, how you can promote yourself in LinkedIn, branding LinkedIn, how you can analyze your profile. Gen AI tools to create marketing asset. Marketing asset is like marketing properties like videos, audios, images, text, your landing page, all that. Last but not the least, I assure you that WhatsApp automate marketing workflow with Gen AI. How you can make your WhatsApp to automate in marketing workflow or maybe learning workflow, any place, and maybe customer services, how you can use your WhatsApp directly interact with your customer, and it will automatically it will answer your the queries of the customers. That complete workflow we will be learning. You will have the question and answer session, maybe in between or at end of the session, where you can put your question. We'll definitely answer it. In case of if you have any measure understanding requirement, then will definitely address it post session. If you have any question, you can also put onto the question and answer panel. In the world of artificial intelligence now, everyone is talking everywhere, wherever you go. Maybe institute, maybe corporate, maybe interview. People are asking what is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence has got one learning, which we use machine learning. If you all are the technical, you'll be understanding the artificial intelligence having a branch called machine learning, where we use zeros and ones to make the machine to understand what exactly to be done. It has got various type of learning, supervised, unsupervised, semi, and reinforcement. It has got one more learning, which is the latest learning, is a deep learning. Is a completely innovation in the field of artificial intelligence. Deep learning has got various options: computer vision, NLP, natural language process, speech and audio processing. And under NLP, you can have large language model, which is like ChatGPT or Gemini or Copilot. In that, we can have the generative AI for text. All together, we have a measure platform called generative AI. What is this generative AI? We understand artificial intelligence is the intelligence we are feeding. We are making the machine to understand, machine to develop the intelligence to do the work for us. But in this generative AI is all above the artificial. What is generative? What itself is generation? How we can generate various aspects, various assets using AI. Generative AI has got the power to produce so many things, but importantly, which all are required for digital marketing, I'm going to show you. It can produce text for you. It can produce the research paper for you. It can give you the planning for your website. It can give you the planning for your learning. It can give you planning for your landing page. And that is the text generation, and that is powered by generative. It can generate any kind of images with emotion. You give the instruction, machine will give you the images. It can generate code for any kind of software development. And if you are little bit aware of coding, and this coding will help you to take the exact processes and apply. It can also generate 3D, AR, VR, videos, audios, and interactive systems. Last but not the least, for digital marketing, it can generate live video, it can generate any kind of video, which I will demonstrate using AI tools, how beautifully this video generation, text generation happens, how we are connecting to Gen AI, that how we are connecting to digital marketing process. The entire generation will lead to development of a website. If you want to develop a website that previously we used to think, then we used to plan ourselves, we write down, then we have to enter the coding or we have to use any kind of platform, then develop the app or website or any landing page. But nowadays, in a click, you can plan your website. In a click, you can generate the text, generate the headings, and build your website or app. It can also help you in advertising assets, like advertising material, properties, we call it. What are the video or images or anything that we are posters? We call it advertising asset. And all those things are applicable in digital marketing automation. How digital marketing can be automated. Once you automate, it will run for a year. If you once you automate, it will run for months together. Once you automate, it can run for a day altogether, and you have to observe what is the result that we get. This is what the power of generative. I will take you through beautiful concept. Please be with me, and here you will find how this generative AI is different from what we have been doing. So maybe for 5 years, 6 years, or 2 years, or maybe 10 years, you have been using Google search and so many things in your smartphone or your laptop using any kind of platform. But now the time has come to see the practically how the difference is. I will open one platform is called Google Trade. You must be aware of this Google Trade. Then I will open another AI platform is Bootstrap. What it is doing, I'll show you. Even I will also open Google Search, which we usually use every day. How it is and based on that, I will now take you to AI model or Google Lab and how it is comparing with what we had. So now my Google Trend has opened. I want to see the performance. I want to see that what is happening in the cloud, what is happening in the internet, what is happening in digital market, because everything is now in the cloud. Everything is in the digital mode. And digitalization, digital transformation, we have to know what is the trend in the market. To know the trend in the market, I'll take you one example. Suppose I want to know what is the trend in the market on generative.
Sorry to interrupt, sir.
Yeah,
Uh,
is it audible? You can take a question answer panel. Is it audible? Okay, great. Yeah, great. See, now we are in the phase of exploring this. I'll just reiterate once again, all of you. If you have the patience to learn this and know this for 3 hours here, and I challenge you will be in a position to start your own business or can start your own journey in the job opportunities. Wonderful things are we are going to do. The preparation is well and we will take it. Let us start from this Google trend. I want to know what is happening in the internet, what is happening in the world, and on generative AI. So I am using Google trend, and in that I'm going to understand or use a word called generative AI. It's a catchword, or you can just note down is for the keyword, and I will explore. Once I explore, and I will explore this word in India, and I will explore this word for last 90 days. In last 90 days, what is the generative AI is activities are happening on generative AI in the cloud. How the people are searching, how the people are using. You can see this graph, and this graph is from 0 to 100. You can see this is the scale 0 to 100. And this generative AI, it is saying in most of the people are starting from almost 30 to 100%. 100% is the maximum. Those are using the internet or those are going for generative AI kind of searching. It is performance is 100% on the basis of generative AI search. This is what the Google trend is. Let me, and this is in now last 90 days. Let me compare this with another word, say digital market. See, this trend is giving how popular this words now is. And see, now digital marketing is now showing 62 and generative AI is now 12 out of 100. That means this digital marketing concept and people are more anxious, eager to know about the digital marketing, maybe learning, maybe searching, maybe finding out the services, then the generative AI. And remember, if we add this digital marketing with art, this generative AI, then it will go beyond 100. So, how popular this generative AI with digital marketing you can find out from this graph. I think you agree with me, right? If you agree, please write down wa in your question and answer or yes. Let me compare with another concept which is nowadays happening, data analytics. Data analytics. I'm going to search for data analytics. I will correct it. Data analytics and see now data analytics is generative AI is 16 out of 100, digital marketing 71 from out of 100, and data analytics is 30 out of 100. 100. And in digital marketing, without generative AI, without data analytics, we can't do digital marketing. So if you combine these three, then it will even go more than 100%. See how beautifully people are. What is the demand? This is showing what is the demand in the market and why you should learn. It is a high time for all of us to see how quickly I can learn this and apply, maybe in my place of work, or maybe in my institute, or maybe in place of wherever I'm doing my uh, business or any activities. Let me use another one single word, which is also people are doing data science. Data science. I'll compare with data science. In data science, see, data science is going 69%. Data analytics is going 30%. Digital marketing is high above is 71%. And Gen AI is 16%. And remember, digital marketing is complete only when we use generative AI, data analytics, and in the future, once you update yourself, we can go for data science. This is the complete ecosystem, and this is what the potential we have. All of you, those who have joined, you can explore your career starting from this Zen AI, then go for digital marketing, then data analytics, then data science. Within a year, you'll be expert. This is what I think. This is my experience of 25 years I've seen. If you learn these four things, you will be expert after the year. But after this session, you will be empowered to start. Now I have used the Google Trend. I want to use another, say, I will go for Google search, generally what we are doing. I will use the same one, generative, generative AI in Google search. See, in Google search, it is giving some kind of introductory option, and immediately it is giving you all related website address. See, you can see related website address. It is not giving any trend. It is not giving any more information about generative AI, but it is giving who all are the players or who all are the websites in the internet can provide you generative AI services or generative AI education or related. In the same thing, I will use another platform. It's called generative AI, AI mode or search lab of Google. And I will use the same word. I'm opening AI mode of Google. I have used Google Trend, we've seen the trends of the world. I have used Google search. It has given the website addresses, but not much on the topic. But before this, before I search this Google AI, I want to show you one more analysis, the same one, which I'm using one AI tool. You can remember this AI tool. It is both BUZZSUMA. This is most powerful tool where it can give you the what is the trend it is going on in the digital market. You have to know the trend, then only you can go for digital market. Without knowing what is happening, how can you advertise? How you can apply your creativity? So in both Sumo, it's an AI platform. I will use what is happening in the internet of generative AI. I will use generative AI and I will go for search and it is searching and see. I will go for country. I'll select country as India. India. What is happening in India? I will search for India, apply, and also I will search this word for past year. Okay, past year it is there. So I'm using Sumo AI tool. And I'm using the Gen AI, which I have already used in Google Trend. I used in Google Search. I'm using here. See how beautiful it is showing. This word, how it is popular. All languages I have used, I will use, say, English. I will use English, English, so that it will be common for everyone. So what I'm analyzing, generative AI, how it is popular in Facebook. Facebook, it is showing 683 websites or people or the blogs are engaged. In Twitter, 3. In Pinterest, 0. Reddit, 0. Number 0. Here, see, in Twitter, you can see 590. Here, Reddit is 2. Reddit is technical platform. And here, 9. Similarly, you can see millions of websites, those are talking about generative AI. And last 1 year only, and that too only in India. Just imagine what is the total engagement here. See, this is the total engagement. Here you can see 689, 670. Why I am using this AI? Before you start your journey in the digital market, you should know what is my website, what terminology I'm using. So I'm using here generative AI, and what is happening in the internet. It is like home. We talk to our friend or we talk to our family member. What's up? What is happening? How we are planning today? Today is Sunday. So we know each other. Okay, fine. This is what to plan. Then we plan further. Similarly, once you go for the digital marketing, this digital marketing is for the internet, for the across the world, across the universe. So you should know what is happening. So I used here Bootstrap to understand how the generative AI is performing in the all digital platforms, all social media platforms. And this is what I've just given you some example. You can browse it and see that how many of them are happening, how many websites are talking, how many blogs are talking. You can analyze the uh, generative AI, how it is used, where it is used, whether they're using for corporate or they're using for any business organization or for the education. And we have seen this problem. So we have seen the trend, we have seen the Google search, and we have seen the Boots. But remember, in all this, nobody is talking in depth of generative because generative AI, what I have used, some of them are saying, Google Trade is saying, what is the trend of that word in market? Google search is showing you the list of websites those are dealing with generative AI. And Bootsuma is also giving how many websites, how many blogs, and how many comments or how many likes are happening in all social media that is. But my intelligence should work. I should know in depth of generative AI. Generative AI I'm using. I'm not satisfied with this. Then now the platform is AI mode of search. How it is? How AI mode of search? I will take you through now. Now AI searching, Google search, and from Google search, Google has introduced recently, just a week back, how the AI mode of Google search is helping us, helping the aspects. It is time taking process. It is opening. Yeah. Now it has opened. I have gone for AI mode. In AI mode also, I will use the same one, generative AI. This is very, very important for us. What we have used generative AI in Google Search, Google Trend, or Groups of Bootsumo, it has given the related information about the generative AI. But in AI mode, what is it is giving like then generative AI, I am using AI. It is thinking. See, it is giving in-depth knowledge of generative, more about generative. types of generative, what is the work of generative AI, and I will use all in it has taken different mode. I will open one new window in that AI mode. I will again generative AI, and then I will go for search, and it is picking up, it is searching the related things. See, it is giving all details of generative example of generative AI, who all are generative AI, ChatGPT, daily, all this benefit of generative AI, limitation of challenges, ethical consideration. Can you find the difference? We use generative AI in trend. It has given the trend. Google search, it has given link websites. In Bootsuma, it has given generative AI in social media. But in here in AI mode, it is giving in-depth knowledge of generative. That means AI mode here, it is taking help of Gen AI, which is LLM process or NLP process, natural language process, to help us finding out more details for Gen. I will use one more option for better understanding. You must be aware. I will use now chart. Let us use chart. And here also, I will use generative AI. Let me use this and click on this. And see here, it is starting from the beginning. And you see the difference here is it is like question answer session. What is generative AI? How does it work? And see the systematically organized way it is showing benefits, key consideration in charging. Chat GPT is also AI mode, which is also generative AI. It's a part of one part of it is generative AI. In that generative AI, the technology used here is NLP or LLM. This is what I can tell you. This is the generative AI platform. AI mode of Google is also generative AI. I cannot say Google search is generative, that is non-gen. Trend is non-gen. Bootsuma is non-gen. So far, whatever we have used, but this ChatGPT and Google AI mode are all generative. I will. I have used all these words generative AI by typing it. Or I typed it and I got it. Let me see because now most of us using a smartphone and talking to the smartphone. Hey Google, can you show me what is generative AI? Hey Google, can you show me nearby any biryani shop near to me? This is how we interact with our smartphone. This is what the trend. Most of the people are searching instead of typing, they are searching. That's what. Why I'm saying I'll tell you later. But most of the people have started now talking to the app than writing. I will use same thing, same platform. One platform I'll use it. And I will use speaker, mic, generative AI. So understanding, I will once again, I will make it to happen. Gen AI. See now and see when I type, it has shown me the same thing. When I'm speaking to the AI mode, it is showing the same kind of things. And maybe more than that, it will show you more information than this. Now I have not typed it, I have spoken to it. So the meaning of explaining this is how Gen I has taken overtaken the normal trend, normal process. Nowadays, we have to use AI mode instead of Google. We have to use ChatGPT instead of Google search, or we have to use voice search instead of Bootsuma. So, in AI mode, in this area, we have to work, and this is the area where generative AI is working. And it is very, very important to know how generative AI is working. If you have any question, you can put it, so we'll answer it. But I think this is clear to you, right? I will take you through the next. I know generative AI now. I know I'm empowered with generative AI. Okay, come on, I use the generative AI platform. But we should understand what is digital marketing, what is Gen I is in the cloud. I'm not working in the laptop, I'm not working with stone or any assets. I'm working in computer, I'm working in internet, I'm working in cloud. So to understand what is that happening, to start your digital marketing, you have to have one website. You have to develop one website, you have to develop an app, or you have to develop one landing page. How can you do that? You can use platform like WordPress, Wix, or you can use any code to develop your website. Nowadays, platforms are there which can develop your website in 5 minutes. I will show you how. Once your website is developed, the process here is you have to give a name to your website. And that name you have to find whether that name is available or not. Say you can give XYZ